Hello guys, today I will make a model using a cube, and I will increase the complexity of it because I will cut a hole in the top face of the cube, and I will show you how to do in a correct way regarding topology. So let's start the cube. Let's move 1 meter up, and now we want to put a hole here. So one thing you can do is let's say, okay, let's add a cylinder. Okay, let's move it let's say 2 meters up. No, let's move 1/2 meter more up. Okay, and now if we make the intersection between this cube and this cylinder, and we subtract the intersection, we will put a hole here. To do so, we can come here to the modifier tab, add modifier, and we click on, we write down Boolean modifier, difference, because we want to subtract this cylinder from this cube. Pick the object we want to subtract, this is one, and then apply the modifier. And now I will just delete this cube, and we have cut a hole here. And well, it seems good. But look what happens when I do a shade smooth. This is crazy. Okay, it's not good. And why? Because we have bad topology here. This is an angle, this is an angle, and this is an angle. Terrible topology. Now, if we hit Ctrl R to add edge loops, we cannot add edge loops vertically because the geometry doesn't know where to go from this point. He can go to here, to here, to here, to here, but it doesn't know where to go. So this is not good. So let's go back into edit mode. Let's move this cube 4 meters, and let's add another cube. Let's add another cube. Let's move it up 1 meter. And now let's cut a hole here without using any boolean. So let's go into edit mode. We have this face here. I will delete this face. Okay. And as we need more geometry to cut a hole, I will hit Ctrl R, I will add 3 edge loops here. Ctrl R, 3 more here. And now I will select, I will go to edge selection mode, and I will select these top edges, and I will click on extrude scale, and I will scale it up right about here, for example. Look, that now we have quads everywhere. Now I will with the right, I will right click, I will go to loop tools, and I will do a circle. Now I will hit on E, extrude in the Z direction. I will extrude it down, and now I will go to base, and I will do a trim, and I will come here, and I will just align it like this, by clicking on offset. So look at the difference. All the geometry are quads, and now if I want, I can add edge loops everywhere, as you can see, horizontally, vertically, because the geometry can flow Okay, so this is good topology. We can also add edge loops here to control the geometry as many as we want. Okay. So and now let's choose a subdivision surface on both models. Let's start with this one. So add a modifier, set here, and write subdivision. Sorry. Subdivision surface. And look, let's add 3. Let's do the same here. Add modifier, subdivision surface. 3 levels. Sorry. And look at the difference. Now we can come here and do a shade smooth. Shade smooth here, it's even worse. So now let's come back here and let's begin adding control loops. So let's add control loops here. I will add 3. And then I will select this edge loop here, and I will just move in the set direction to the top. Right, let's say 0. No, sorry. No. No, I am not doing it right. Grab in the same direction. Oh yeah, it would be around, let's say 0.4. Let's grab this one also. No, only this one. Grab, set, 0.4. And look what is happening. We are controlling the geometry. So we use these edge loops to control the behavior of the geometry near the edges. Okay. For example, let's add an edge loop here, and let's move it up. Let's add another one, and let's move it down. So we are controlling, as you can see, we are controlling the geometry. And now this is more like a cube, okay, with a hole. If we come here, yeah, we can add vertical edge loops like this, horizontal, sorry. Here we can add another one here, but this is not a cube, as you can see. We can add another one in the middle, but this is more like a cylinder shape. So this is a disaster, because this is not what we want, because the topology is bad. This is what we wanted, okay? Okay, let's unwrap the model. Let's do the UV mapping. So let's go into edit mode. Now we have a look at the geometry. This is a cube and also a cylinder. So let's start unwrapping first the main geometry, that is a cube. So we want this face to come here, this face, and these two faces. So let's go into edge mode and let's begin marking seams. If you go to the modifiers tab and you click this button here, you can see the model without the without the subdivision surface. So it's easy to repeat the seams. I will go faster because I have already explained how to unwrap a cube. Now, instead of doing Ctrl V, you can right click and do mouse. So now, let's come here. we have some hard edges, and let's look how the model is. This is the cylinder. So I have to decide if I mark this seam here or I mark it here. Maybe we should add a loop here so that we have something that is closer to the hard edge, but I don't want to add more geometry, so I will mark here and right click and mark seam at the bottom. This is the base of the cylinder. Okay. Always put seams on hard edges. So right click and mark seam, and as it is a cylinder, I will put a seam here, for example. Right click and mark seam, and that's it. Now I will come here and I will bring here a UV grid. Okay, I will go to the material tab also, and I will add a UV grid. I will press A to select all, U, and I will do a conformal on grab. Now I will go to this view in order to see the unwrapping. And as you can see, the scale is nice everywhere. Here we have some distortion, but this is normal because there is a curve here, and here we also have some distortion because of we have a seam, and this is a curved geometry. So one thing we can do is to add edge loops here to control this geometry. So hit Ctrl R, and that with the mouse wheel up. If you up, you add more edge loop. If you add, you add less. So I will add 3 edge loops here. Now if you move the mouse up and down, you control the position of the loops, but I will, if you right click, they will just position center. And now this is looking much better. We don't have distortion. And we could do something similar here. Let's try to add an edge loop here to see if we can improve. But it doesn't, well, it's better. But I don't want, it is better, but I don't need more geometry. I don't want more geometry. This is nice, this is looking nice, the scale is perfect. So we have the same scale around the model. Nearly we don't have any kind of deformation. Here it is not seamless, as you can see, but we have seams. This is normal when you have seams, but this is not that bad. So let's select everything, and now we have added some geometry. Let's unwrap again. And this is looking pretty nice. It's looking really nice. Okay, so another thing I want to explain you. Let's imagine that we select the size one. We bring it here. Let's bring it here, and we scale it. Okay, because we have unwrapped this on its own, so you can see that the scale is not the same, and we don't want that. Normally we don't want this. So now if we select all the islands and we go here to UV and we do average island scale, we will average the scale of all the islands. And now if we click on pack islands, it will pack it here. but this is not what I want because it has rotated it. So let's do Control C. Let's constrain to image bound and let's unwrap it again. And that's it. Now we have the same scale everywhere. The islands are packed and this is looking pretty nice. So now let's change the material and let's add wood and let's see how it looks. Pretty nice, as you can see, but this side is going vertical, this is going horizontal, so I will select select model. I will select all these faces here. And I will rotate them 90 degrees. I cannot rotate because we have constrained to image bounds. So rotate 90, now it is vertical, horizontal, so let's select all these faces. Let's rotate 90 degrees. To rotate, just press R and move the mouse. All the hotkeys, rotate is R, scale is S, grab to move things, grab is to move, grab and move, okay, so it's G. So you press G and you move the mouse and you will move things. You press R and you move the mouse and you will rotate. And to constrain in the Z direction, you hit, for example, rotate Z and it will rotate again Z. If you press Shift Z, it will rotate around X and Y and not around Z. Okay, this is how it works. It's very easy. And now I think this is really, it is looking really nice. And that's it. Just keep it simple and keep solving problems. And remember to use control loops, okay, to control the geometry. And this is looking pretty nice. The topology is nice, it's perfect. Okay. Everywhere we have quads everywhere. We don't have any triangle, we don't have any angle, we don't have any pole. We can add edge loops, as you can see, Control R. So if we want to control more the geometry, okay. But it's enough. Try to this is low poly, so we don't need to add more geometry. Now this asset, this cube, we could export it to a game engine like Unity or Unreal, and it will be nice. So if we want to look at this thing when it is rendered, let's go to modeling view, and let's just this is how it looks rendered. If I go to the camera view, it is looking pretty good. And this is another model I am doing for the next tutorial. It's a column. As you can see, the texture is bad right now because I have not unwrapped it, but this is how it looks, and it looks pretty nice. So keep trying. Have a nice one and see ya.